Okay. Hi, everyone. It's been a bit. I have done some work in the background. Yesterday, I did a lot of things. Um, it's very exciting. Um, I have started researching a rocket silo, and I've started getting the materials together to go to space. So let's see if we can do it today. Let's take a gander. So here's what I've done. I added more engines because my science is lackluster, so we need more engines for more blue things. We got more red chips. That's been pretty consistent with that. Um, I have started optimizing my yellow science. I'll try to find a way to get blue chips and flying robot frames in here because we need it. We need it. The yellow science is necessary. And apparently, purple science is a little behind, but we have worked out a great way to work with purple science because I have started manufacturing modules up top. Um, why are you producing railroad ties so slow? You should have everything you need. Also, I need more lights. Can't see shit. So, one of the issues we were having before is, of course, naturally a shortage of materials. And so what materials are you short on? Stone. Are you too effective at making bricks? Well, we can just stop that. Oh no, 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 no. None of that. All right. We have a backlog of bricks. It appears as though we have a backlog of bricks. How are you not getting enough stone down here? What are you doing? Did one of you run out? Oh. Oh no. Oh no no. This is subpar. It's been so long since I've been down here. I can't believe I lost track. Okay, and then I need. So we're gonna just take care of this. I need the copper. I need it. Can't be like a joke about it. I need it. Um, so how's stone production? Ooh. Oh, hold on, baby. Oh. Oh. Okay. So we have all these. We have all that. That's what's up. Okay. I knew something was up. It's like normally stone production is not an issue. But now it is an issue. So we're gonna just get you taken care of, baby. How are you doing? Still got a lot of stone over there. Got a lot of stone over here. Shit. Can I? I'll just take care of that. Why not? Where are you? There you are. Do the spin. Do your dance, notch chance at the Space Jam. All right. Yeah, let's get all the stone down there. It's a lot of railroad ties as well. Tracks, rather. Ties or something completely different. Is this my... Yeah, this is all the concrete I'll ever need. I do need to drop off outdated tech. So you get out of here. I'm sure there's not anything I'm like... I've got that I don't need. I don't need these. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So much stone. I've got a lot of stone on me. Why don't I just do some of that? Is my brick backlog going down? Kind of. But not really. Okay. Oh yeah, this is just for furnaces. Yeah, you're making science. Okay, yeah. You guys need some speed modules. For sure, for sure, for sure. Oh. Oh, you're too slow. Much too slow. We can't have that. Yeah, we'll just... Eh. Yeah. Yeah, you can't get them out fast enough. There we go. That's better. That's Factorio, baby. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. In the meantime, we have an excess of this science. Don't have an excess of that science. But the science is getting made, and that's what's important. Yeah. Let's just take me a few of these, because I know I'll need them. And then red chips, red chips, red chips. All right, cool, cool. All right. Yeah, we're gonna take care of that because I need to, according to my notes, make another one of these. So we're gonna... Are you... Ooh, oh, never mind. We need that. That's for that. Essential. So there's not enough copper coming through? Not enough copper coming through. Are you actually... Oh, you are depositing your copper now. That's fun. Okay. Okay. Coal's running low. That's bad. So bad. How much yields can I expect to get from this? Okay. We're gonna... Oh boy. We're gonna have to find something else. Another solution to our problems. Oh. What is... Satisfaction is low. But why is satisfaction low? The boilers are not enough. Okay. So when solar power is out, it's not enough. It's the assembly machine 3s they're pulling a lot. I have a lot of those. I was thinking about placing another one. Okay. So there's some copper backup. I can live with that. Yeah. I'd rather there be a copper backup for a second. Because... need this. And we need this. Yeah. What do you need for low density structures? Low density structures. Copper plate, steel plate, and plastic. I have a place that's doing a lot of copper production, but it's all being exclusively used for chips. How are you? Oh, you're doing great. We're going to go ahead and just turn you. I'll be back in a minute. We need all of it. For chips. And you're going to make low density structures as well, because we need a lot of these things. So we have plastic, copper, and we need steel. And getting the steel down here. There's barely enough iron as is to do what we need. Wow. Okay, when it can charge, it charges a lot. And I think it's because I have a lot of solar panels. Yeah, I have all these steel furnaces for making railroad ties. Wow, are we actually having a backup of railroad ties? Oh, I know they go through a lot. So let's go ahead and just work on the deficiency for a second. Okay, that doesn't work. But that works. So depressing. Yeah, this is the part where I need substations. But I'll research that after I research rocket silos, because I'm going to start building rockets, of which I need all of the low density things so I can make rocket parts. I need steel. I need steel. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just going to take this because, well, it's not using it. Putting all these solar panels next to solar panel, like what was solar panel production, is really funny to me. How's that for a deficiency? Or rather, I should ask, how's that? You're charging. You're all charging. This is great. Cool, I'm really missing yellow science. We have starting to get back up a purple science. This is great. Okay. How do we get steel down here? Because it needs it for engines. It's eating a lot. I'm always in need of something. Always, always in need of something. Okay. Okay, we're not going to do it down here because I can't fuel it from down here. We need to go up top. So let's be patient and let's make some stuff in the meantime. Okay, map. I need offshore pump. I need boiler. Steam turbine. That could be cool. That's 60 steam per second. How much does that make? Output 60 steam per second. So it'd be 1 to 1. 5.82 megawatts. I see. Well, we'll figure that out. That's going back up to North Base problems. That's a Chip City issue. Um, how much time's left on you, train? Should be soon. Yeah, south base. Let's. So I saw inactivity is a good 5 seconds. Let's go 10. Because I'm paranoid. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and hop in. Oh, now you have a backlog. How convenient. How are you doing? Doing okay. Yes. So this is helping. I can just do that from here. Can I make another one? Can I reach it? Oh, gotta make my own red chips. Huh. Can I? Yeah. It's a race against the clock. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But you're full, and that's great. Okay. You get to take me to North Base. Okay, so you've got backup. You've got a lot of backup. And you've got a lot of fuel. So let's take one of these bad boys. That's not a bad boy. Let's take one of these bad boys and see how long it takes to make a fuel cell. Because I'm going to just need that good stuff. Can I just... Yeah, I could in theory just put it like right here. Make me a fuel cell. And iron plate. We have just the thing for that. All this. So we're going to make a splitter. And we're going to make a... I'm just going to take another one of these because I might as well make a few. And then I can go and get my... I need one more stone brick. RV for cereal. Okay. So you're also going to make fuel cells. Because it's time. I'm not making nuclear weapons. It's not a thing that's gonna happen. You suck. So we're gonna do this again. This time, you're gonna go here, and you're gonna go here, and we're gonna put a power line right between the two of you. We'll reach all the things. Okay, so that's fine. Splitter. And then we're gonna have a... And you're not gonna get hit by a train ever. It's gonna be great. Make sure we're gonna need another splitter. And then we're gonna just convey this the best way I know how. This is fine. This works. All right, take stack inserters. Because to make what you want to make, I don't know why you stopped deciding to make that, but it takes 10. Yeah, so I need 4. Yeah. As for the deficiency, we'll figure it out in the usual way, where I just and make another thing, because it just works. It's a system that works, except for that bit right there. That doesn't work. He forsake, how you say, parallel or symmetry for convenience. I've given up on my values, at least for power. All right. And then we just need simple arms. Boop, boop. And when it comes to output, in regards to output, we have no output. Hello.
Hi. Did you put the pizza away before you started?
I have not put the pizza away because it's still too warm.
Alright, I'll put it away.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing where I was like, cool, let's go ahead and, nope, still a little hot, steamy.
It's okay, I'll do it.
Okay. They should be by the cutting board.
If you end up wanting cheese pizza, please by all means. I don't think I can eat all of this.
You got it. Oh no, I can't. It's got red sauce.
Right. I always forget it's not the cheese, it's the sauce.
Yeah. There we go. So the things I need to make. The thing that scares me most. Where are you? You. A lot of copper plate, a lot of red circuits, a lot of concrete. Let's do this. Wow. I didn't expect this to be so productive. I will also need to make another centrifuge with which to... I need more red circuits. Alright, we're going to Circuit City. It should be 5 seconds. Oh, good. Thank you, dear. These are all rocket parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know better, Jira. That's all the steel I need, I believe. 1,000 steel plate for the rocket silo. So, all right. You can just sit and watch. There was a time I had too many red chips. I had a whole box of them. Now they're gone. Now I'm gonna throw all that iron quick. I need a second car of iron. Okay. I think I wrote that down too, somewhere. Oops. Ooh, or statements are good. obviously it sitting there didn't make much of a difference. We had too much of everything else anyway. Something I need that needed brick. Can't remember what. But no matter. was so fast. All right. Yeah, we're gonna need this. We're gonna need all the things. All the things.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy just sent me a picture of dialogue options from this Hatching Tide event.
Mm-hmm.
And it just says, "What will you say?" And the first one says, "It was an experience, that's for sure." And the second option, "I've seen the seventh hell, and it was full of chickens." I really, really, really like the 14 theme.
All the chicken suits.
Yeah. They also sent me this picture.
I don't have to mirror my son ever again.
I've seen the seventh layer of hell, and it was full of chickens.
And there were many chickens. Okay. Whoa! Look at all this purple science! I feel I've succeeded in purple science!
Proud of you.
Now we just gotta get the yellow down. I don't have the yellow down. I need more materials. I require so many materials. What? Okay, you guys are done with bricks. You're done. You're out of brick privileges. Okay, nope, wrong arm. Fast arm. Oh, you need red chips. I need red chips. I just need copper and steel plate. All right. Steel plate. Okay. Woo. Fast boy. There we go. Okay. This is coming along. Okay. Let's make an adjustment. Boo. That would have been really cool. Okay. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. I need steel plate. I'm gonna get steel plate, damn it. It's like 11. Let's start from the start.
That's pretty funny.
What's it?
I checked my order details for Square Enix,
Mm-hmm.
and I just noticed that the way that they did the pre-order is hilarious. They split it into two, the game and everything else. So for a brief moment, I thought I ordered the wrong thing, because it says Near Replicant Standard Edition, and then underneath it says White Snow Components. It's like, okay, better all be in one box. When's this supposed to get here?
Isn't it coming out the 22nd?
I don't know. I don't remember. Honestly, with Replicant, my whole thing was I ordered it just because I wanted the script. I forget everything else when it actually comes out, and I alternate between like pure dread and slight excitement. Also, side note, Emil wasn't in the raids.
Oh.
So Yoko Taro's done. He's gotta be. He puts Emil in everything. He literally is Emil. The fact that he didn't put Emil in the raids means that he's just tired and done. Maybe he'll stop writing games.
Dragon Guard 4 announced.
So, you know what? Your theory today that he doesn't like writing new things made me wonder if he wanted Drakengard 4
and got Nier instead.
And got Automata instead, and he's slightly resentful because it's not the series he wanted to do. Like, with how much he tries to put Nier back into Drakengard, and Automata is so removed from it. Like, and then, like, the raids are him, again, trying to put Automata back into Drakengard. I'm wondering if he's desperately trying to get a Drakengard 4 out, but he had to do Automata for some reason. I say for some reason it's because of the book and the stage plays, right?
Yes.
Like he had that stuff ready, and I think that was what he wanted to complete Nier, but you know, he made it like maybe Square Enix was just like, hey, can you make a game out of this? And he's not going to turn down money.
What kind of, self-respecting person would turn down a lump sum of money?
And I'm not saying like he sold out or anything. I'm just wondering if like, in his head it was just like, yeah, if I do this, then I can work on Drakengard. But I don't think he expected it to be as successful, because think about his last one. Right, the last Nier.
Mm-hmm.
And so like it suddenly being wildly successful, I'm wondering he's slightly being like, but I want to work on Drakengard. But I really want to work on Drakengard. And now they might want more of this. You know?
Mm-hmm. I didn't expect it to work.
This is not what I expected to happen, I think is more of the thought, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's my theory. Just from what you said earlier today, I thought about it more, and I was just like, it would make sense why, like, he doesn't seem to have the heart in anything he's doing for Nier, right?
Oh, yeah. For sure, for sure.
Like, I feel like even he knows that they're not really as connected as he wanted them to be. It's just like that was a side story, and then if somebody grabbed onto it, he's like, fuck, stop doing that. This is not what I want to talk about.
Could you do me a favor and just stop?
My theory, anyway.
That's not a bad theory.
It just,
It would make sense.
he doesn't seem to like it. Like, he just doesn't seem to like it. It's like
He just
like,
doesn't like it.
he seems the most, like, one of the most asocial people I've ever seen be put in the limelight. And I think he's just not happy that, like, he's getting this, and he just wants to go and write his weird, like, self-insert fan fiction. And people are wanting to see games. I don't know. There's worse things to be, but...
Yeah. There are.
But there's no cohesion in the Nier raids. None. Like, diehard fans of of Nier don't understand the raids. How do you mess it up that bad? The material already existed.
Right. I mean...
That's the other thing, is just like, man, either he's just, like, really out of touch with, like, how to tell a story, or, like, man, he's just so done and hoping that maybe people will leave him alone.
I feel like, yeah, he's just kind of stopped caring because, how you say, he has the same Emil mask he's had forever,
Yeah.
right? And just the way that it looks, like it's cracked, and he, like, put something on it to, like, fix it.
Yep.
And I just don't understand, like, if you have the capacity, why you wouldn't just get a new one. People are probably eagerly making you a new one.
I honestly don't think he's all there, and that's not me, like...
It's not a mental health thing.
Yeah, I just think he's just not there anymore.
I can see that.
Like, the one thing I can say, he's never done this for other people. And I think that's where he's stuck. Because now he has to do things for other people, and he doesn't want to. Right? Because he wasn't writing the stage play for anybody else. There was no demand for it. And you know that because nobody knew when it came out. Somebody saw it, though, because, like, screenshots exist.
Mm-hmm.
But... fucking Automata came out of nowhere. Let's be real. So, like, yeah. I think he's always just been doing it for himself, and now it doesn't work that way. Capitalism
It's interesting seeing the art escape the artist.
Yeah.
I think that's something that people tend to forget. Oh, looks like the webcam broke. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking a little intense. Yeah, since he just doesn't seem to want to put more work into his ownness, I can't be surprised. It's just like his property has escaped him, and everything that I think he's tried to do to make up for that has been, I want to say desperate. It feels desperate to me.
It does.
It seems like he's just grasping at specific straws.
Well, and like, I kind of feel bad because I have no respect for him as a person, let alone as a creator.
Right.
But like when Square Enix released the like art like guidelines, right, and saying, you know, it can't be this, that, or the other thing if you're promoting our work, and his immediate response being, but Automata automatically violates all of these. Like,
as if that's a selling point?
Well, it's more of just like, he's so disconnected that he believes like the existence of Automata like violates code of conduct laws. Like, I don't know, it's just like he's somehow exempt. I read the clauses or whatever. They're not like anything really like non-standard for, you know, like basically don't slander the company.
Right.
And so like the first thing out of his mouth is Automata like doesn't follow these. It's like, so like Automata slandered to Square Enix, or are you saying your stuff is shit? Like, what are you trying to say?
What do you say?
Because you can't look at me and tell me that Automata is counterculture. It's not. But I don't know. It's just like I'm trying to figure out like
what's your deal though?
We make the joke that he's like sitting in a closet somewhere thinking about stuff, and every so often he pops his head out and be like, hey, I have an idea, and people are like, cool. But like,
dope.
I feel like now he pops out and he's like, I have an idea, and they're like, go back in there.
They're like, shut up.
We're done with you.
You shut your weird face. We love you. Why are you weird?
We don't know how old he is, right? We don't know a lot about him.
My understanding is that his age is a mystery by design.
Yeah. Just like he's a mystery by design.
Yeah.
I just wonder if he's getting senile.
He might be. He just might be.
Like, because again, I don't have any, like, care if you're an artist who likes to keep your identity. Like, we kind of know who Daft Punk is, but we also respect the fact that we don't know who Daft Punk is, right?
We've known who Daft Punk is.
But we, like, leave them alone and don't tell them to walk around without their masks on and everything.
Yeah. Like, they just are who they are.
Yeah. And, like...
And we just work with that.
And Yoko Taro's the same way. But, like, I don't know. I sincerely hope there's not a Drakengard 4 anywhere. If it's in his head, I hope it stays there. We don't need it. We don't need that in HD. I mean, I'd be all for weird games if it wasn't, like, obvious that it's all sexploitation.
Right.
And it sucks because he can write good themes.
We've seen him do writing well. I think a lot has to do with like the similar kind of vibe to like when you were talking about Stephen King, of like when he does it right, he does it really well.
Yeah.
It's just, man, when he don't,
It's bad.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's just weird though.
Yeah, in my opinion, Yoko Taro's not good more than he is good.
He could always stand to be better, and yet he refuses.
Okay. just always got the feeling when I did like research and stuff that he didn't like Nier. Like he did that as a side project.
Oh, like he settled for Nier?
Well, no, he like did it as a side project because he had an idea, right? Like it originally started as Drakengard, like 3 or 4 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then he's like, well, no, I have a different idea of what I want to do. So it sort of has a reference to Drakengard, but really it's a different game.
Mm-hmm.
And so he never took the Drakengard references out because it's like he like was like it started out as that, but he just never took it out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really its own game, and he was just like, here, did this while doing Drakengard 3 or whatever. Whatever, we'll put it out. It has like we know it has absolutely no budget. Like
yeah, Nier had like a negative budget.
Yeah, it just like it looks like he did it like as a side project and released it, and it didn't care if it did well or not, right? It just kind of
seemed like a what's the word for that? Like a art project, like just like a thought concept. Which is like, what if I continued this story?
I believe that's what it was supposed to be, because again, the stories in Grimoire Nier are very well written. They're sometimes convoluted and kind of stupid, but they're well written. It was like he was writing like a fan fiction for himself. Or whoever wrote Grimoire Nier. I don't think it was him, actually. But still, like, I just think that, like, he wrote Nier to continue the thought of what that ending from if the dragon, crashed into the
into
Tokyo
the city.
Tower and, what happened then. But didn't care to go past that. And then somebody asked him to, for whatever reason. And again, I still don't understand what his decision for making Automata actually link to the original Nier, because it doesn't.
Right.
And again, to me, it feels like there was like some sort of like story he wanted to tell with some of the characters, and so he's like, well, let me try again. But he ended up only with a meal and a Kaine lookalike.
2 Kaine lookalikes.
I was just counting A2.
Ah. Okay, so we can build more furnaces, because we need more furnaces. We will always need more furnaces. Now there's much more need for steel production.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the one thing I don't know is how connected Drakengard is, 1, 2, and 3.
Hmm.
Because maybe they suffer from the same problem. And maybe that's always been how he did it,
Mm-hmm. I feel like it very well could.
So the other thing is, like, stuff like Drakengard and Nier make me wish I could just settle sometimes and not be overly critical.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, I see so many people with, like, no problems with these games. Or at least no, like...
Yeah, they don't have real beef with it.
It kind of reminds me of the concert, though, right? When, like when I was talking about the concert with people, and they're like, yeah, I had a great time. And I was like, yeah, I didn't. And they're like, oh, well, what didn't you like about it? And I was like, this, that, and the other thing. And they're like, oh, actually, I didn't really particularly care for that either. And it's just like, I wish I could start there then.
Right.
Like, I wish I could start where everybody else started instead of starting with, like, why did they not have Emi sing? Like, why did they have Song of the Ancients but not a sung version? Like, what the fuck? They didn't play Ashes of Dreams. Like, what the hell?
Right.
Like, you didn't play a beautiful song. Like,
there's lots of things you could have done that you didn't did.
It's just like, why did you choose to do that to Alien Manifestation? Like, it's just like, my brain immediately went to, like, this is just off. This is just off. And I wish I could have just enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed the first half immensely.
Right.
But still.
The problem is that you couldn't just enjoy it for what it was.
Yeah. I mean, it will have one of the most impactful moments of my life forever, mixed with me being so incredibly disappointed. It's a fascinating thing. right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, nothing's ever gonna, like, there's gonna be very few things that top me seeing Evie Evans in person for the real first time.
Right. But at the same time,
there's everything else after that moment.
Yeah, much like a honeymoon.
Yeah.
There's the rest.
And I just feel like that's me in the games. Yeah. I'm too cynical.
Disappointed.
I don't know what I want to do. I think ultimately one of my things that like gets me the most about video games nowadays is that I guess I just don't like settling because there's so much that's actually good that's out there. At least like in comparison to the stuff that I actually like, and I understand that like that will always be subjective. But like, I bring up Supergiant again, with the exception of one person, but I also think that they had very, very poor judgment in most things in their lives. Like, people agree that Supergiant games are good, even if it's not their cup of tea.
Right.
And they consistently make good games with creative, like, narrative decisions and music and stuff like that.
And inspiration and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, consistently. It's possible. Horizon Zero Dawn exists. Right? Showing us what you can do with an open world game with an interesting main character who isn't a white man. Right? We get Breath of the Wild, which takes an old IP and tries something dramatically different with it. Right? Like, because we're seeing people try to do that, and like they're being lazy with it. Like, it's just one of those things, like, with everything that, like, I have a complaint, people are just like, well, you know, point to somebody doing it better, and I have examples every time. Like, and I always bring up Cyberpunk, like for the train wreck that it was. But like realistically, Grand Theft Auto is still a better Cyberpunk than Cyberpunk. Right? Like Cyberpunk didn't do all that much different than what Grand Theft Auto's been doing for years.
Right.
Or Red Dead Redemption, even though that's like the only difference was setting, really.
I mean, we all know that Red Dead Redemption is just if Grand Theft Auto
it's
was...
Grand Theft Auto on horses. I mean, I know what it is. But...
Well, no, it's not on horses. I mean, it is on horses, but it's not the point. Isn't the horses? The point is the fact that like Grand Theft Auto is less narrative, and Red Dead Redemption has always been more narrative.
Right, but it's like the idea like those type of games exist, right? The open world narrative games, the open world exploration games, like, and maybe it's just because Cyberpunk took too long to come out, but like to me, nothing about it is unique, other than it tried to do Cyberpunk but didn't. It's really just more future dystopia. Seriously, the moment you gender lock hairstyles, you have revoked your Cyberpunk card. Fucking my farm game is more Cyberpunk than Cyberpunk. You understand that?
Don't you realize what you've done?
But like, maybe it's why I'm starting to enjoy like indie games far more than any AAA title. With like Nintendo aside, because Nintendo still loves to make what they make.
Right.
Like they do cash grabs. I'm not saying that Nintendo's not like
Nintendo's not exempt.
Right? Like Mario Tennis exists. The thing about it is like they didn't like just
but Mario Tennis is also fun.
That's the thing though, right? Like they do the cash grabs, but they at least put money and time into it. The only thing I can maybe give them is like Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. Right? But like even then I've heard that game is fun. It may not be like top A, but like it's fun.
Is it the greatest thing that's ever happened to gaming? No. Is it good? Apparently so.
It's just like...
When it comes down to, is it a fun game? The answer is yeah.
Like, and I guess that's what, like... I guess I get confused because there are games out there that, like, get touted around and I'm just like, it doesn't look fun. And I'm not sitting there being like a first-person shooter to me is never going to be fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I understand what the draw is for other people. So I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, I don't understand why they keep making Call of Duty. Oh, I understand why they keep making it. I just wish they would do something more with it than being like, here's more high-def Rudy Tooty Point and Shooty.
As someone who played a lot of Call of Duty, I wish they did more with Call of Duty. Because when you make a game every year, you fall into traps. And I hate the traps that it's falling into. That's been falling into. It's when people criticize Assassin's Creed, it's not just because it came out every year. Because, I mean, one, it has, and it really shouldn't. You take your time and do your research and have a good time in order to give people a good time, because that's what they're paying for. But it's also like, if you don't give yourself a chance, like if you're already in the middle of development of the next game, when one game comes out, you don't get to see feedback. And when you do see the feedback, you're already halfway through and you can't really adjust. So when like Assassin's Creed first came out, it was like an exploration of like the Middle East, which was something that like normally when people explore the Middle East in the late the 2000s, it was to kill people.
Yeah.
Kill Middle Eastern people as a not Middle Eastern person, in which you can argue Desmond is a white man, like cosplaying as an ancestor, killing Middle Easterns.
Yeah.
Which is I shouldn't say Middle Easterns, but people from the Middle East.
Let's be real though. You don't necessarily have to kill everybody. You're just killing very specific people.
Yeah.
It's not.
You're assassinating people, but you can also just kill everybody.
Yeah, you could, but like
if you want.
The point isn't to do that. It's just an option. Right?
Yeah.
The point is to be very specific in who you kill and shape history.
Explore a part of history that often gets neglected. It's like, let's talk about Jerusalem, but when Jesus wasn't there. How about that shit? Or, let's talk about like the Crusades, but not from Britain's perspective. Or the Vatican's perspective. And then, in the next game, they did it from the Italians' perspective, but not from the Vatican, because they were the bad guys. And that's cool.
I mean, like, historically, the Vatican was the bad guys when you look at the Crusade.
Yes. They keep doing that shit.
But, like, yeah, it's it's sad to me when you start with a good idea, even if it's not executed perfectly, but you start with a really good idea, and it falls by the Madden perspective. If we just get another one out,
Yeah, and we'll try to make money off of it, and it's like you have been making money off of it. What are you doing with the money? It's like, oh well, we wanted more money, so we made downloadable horses and shit like that.
and like I was about to throw the Tomb Raider series under that same bus, but I realized that like Square Enix took a minute, backed up, and then Rise of the Tomb Raider came out, and I've heard that that's an amazing game. It's like that they were doing that thing where they were milking it, and then they were like, wait a minute, maybe we should chill for a second. Maybe we should stop trying to race Uncharted.
Right.
And maybe just make this game. And then they did. And I've heard, like, I haven't played any Tomb Raider game. As Fort knows, my entire experience with Tomb Raider is the Angelina Jolie movies.
Well, not bad.
The first one's really good to me. I really enjoy it. The second one is trash. I still enjoy it. But tree things still scared the absolute shit out of me. I wake up with nightmares from them, but still.
It's just like it's an interesting prospect.
Right? It's like we've seen people who have been doing the cash grab thing take a minute and suddenly put out, same IP that was being milked to death, but then they realized what they were doing and put out something amazing.
Yeah. Like, if you've seen the recent Assassin's Creed stuff, like, it's the Greek stuff, and then there's the other one. Oh, the new Viking one.
I've heard great things about Valhalla.
About Valhalla.
Yeah.
But, like, when they did Egypt and they did Greece, it's like they deviated from what made Assassin's Creed really good, and that is taking a good critical look at a contemporary time, like a contemporary look at a time that's long lost. And because now it's like, they put in like RPG elements and a bunch of DLC, like and like the cosmetic add-ons, and then like it gets kind of silly, but like because like it's always been like what's going on with these like ancient beings, right? They're basically forerunners.
Yeah.
But they're like named after Greek gods, so maybe there's some credence. And then it's like, what if we just really leaned into that in a weird way?
Well, I also do find it funny, regardless of like how Egypt was, like the Egypt one was supposed to be. They inadvertently made an incredible teaching tool for Egyptian history.
Oh, they've always done the architecture well.
Well, right, but they in the Egypt one was the first time they ever did tourist mode.
Was that in Egypt? I thought they didn't do it in the Venice one. No,
they introduced it, and so that one sold well because it had something completely different and became a teaching tool. People had more fun exploring in that tourist mode than they did playing the game because of how much world building they did. So, like, unfortunately, they didn't, like, but, like, that's why that's kind of been a thing that's been showing up in more games of theirs, is that they suddenly realize, well, people actually kind of like being able to explore without having to worry about any plot at all. Okay. But, like, again, I've heard really good things about Valhalla. I didn't even realize it was an Assassin's Creed game. I probably because my brain just wondered if they were still making those, right? I kind of like again, it's got the Madden effect to me. I just kind of assume that there's another Assassin's Creed, but I never go looking for it.
Right.
But like same thing with like Call of Duty, and like I have no judgment on people who buy every Call of Duty that comes out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like to me, there isn't enough variation, and this is coming from someone who plays Pokemon. I have played most every Pokemon game that's come out.
But Pokemon games generally have variation.
Generally.
And
sometimes they don't do, like, in my personal opinion, they don't do a good job. I did not like Alola. I did not like Sun and Moon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I didn't play a lot of that.
It was so nice because my friend bought me it, and then I made a side comment mentioning that I effectively wanted the other legendary. And so my friend sent me the other one, too, which is why Fort was able to play.
Oh, yeah. And then I played it for a bit, and I was like, eh.
There was something about it, and I don't know if it was because there was suddenly a lot in it that I couldn't, like, deal with. I don't know. There was something about it that made it that I just could not keep up with it, and so I didn't have fun.
I had beef with the hand-holding. There was a lot of hand-holding.
Yeah, it was... Yeah, there was something about it that just didn't work, and for whatever reason, like, there must have been enough people like me who just didn't enjoy whatever Alola had, because when we got to Galar, Sword and Shield, most of that was gone.
Yeah, they still had a bit of the hand holding, but it wasn't nearly as atrocious.
And again, you have to look at the hand holding and realize they're still making the games for 8-year-olds.
Yes.
And we're 30.
And they're being nicer to kids than they were nicer to us when we were kids.
Right, because all of the people... Because coming up into the games now are the people who played it as kids being like, this was brutal, okay? I could hardly read.
As we're learning more and more about what happened. It's like, wait, are you telling me that Pokemon Blue and Red were really, really broken? Yeah. They were essentially unplayable games.
Yeah. And I think half the reason, like, so when I played Alpha Sapphire, and I was like, I think I sold it. And I feel like I should have tried to give it a little bit more of a chance. But, like Ford said, the hand-holding was, to me, atrocious. And I'll give the example, the thing. I didn't know Latios and Latias were in the game when I played Sapphire originally. They give you one.
Oh, that's right. They just
hand
you
him
one.
to you. Well, whichever game you played, I had Latios. I had the red one because I was playing the blue game. And I just remember being like, "You're in this game, and you're just like in a Pokeball now? What?" But like, I was so like upset by that I stopped playing at that moment. Ignoring the fact that they had like brought everything else back that I loved. Secret bases were super fun still, and like weather effects and like all the other wonderful things. It was just cool and in HD. And actually, you got more interaction with Team Magma and Team Aqua, and like they had personalities, and it was hilarious. And I ignored it all because I was really mad that they just gave me Latias. And I look back at that being like, fuck, I wish I could have gotten past that and like beaten the game. But again, it's like they learned from that because you get an X and Y, and the only thing that like X and Y does that's hand holding is you cannot miss the chance to catch the legendary. For plot reasons, you have to catch it. But the thing is, like, that thing is a roadblock. If you're not prepped for your specific legendary, you're gonna be there for an hour trying to figure out what you need to do to catch the damn thing.
Right.
I'm sorry, did I just do a TPK of your thing twice? I'm gonna send you back to the Pokemon Center. You better come back and try again. And again. And again. And again.
We're not done.
But you can't miss Zygarde. That's the funny part to me. Like, you cannot miss X or Y, but you can miss Z.
Zygarde's weird, because I actually looked for Zygarde.
I know you did.
I didn't get him.
You found him, but you didn't catch him.
I didn't even fight him. I went to the cave.
I thought I saw him on your screen. Maybe I found him.
The only reason I've gotten him is from an event, like a GameStop event.
I saw him. I could not catch him.
Okay.
That's what it was. I did the thing where I saved and then did not catch him. But still, it was like, that was something interesting to me. I was like, wait, you mean I cannot catch Zygarde? They just fucking legendary dogs this to me? But that was so interesting to me. Again, it's like they keep balancing things, right? But like, I also understand the people who look at Pokemon games and say they're not varying enough for them to, warrant buying them again.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that. Like, to be real, Pokemon is the same game every time.
It's been the same game quite frequently.
You are an 8-year-old kid, and you go traveling, and you collect Pokemon, and you fight gyms. What story happens in between there, it does not matter. I personally am excited to play Diamond and Pearl for the first time. Because I never had a chance to play those. They came out in between generations when I didn't have money. I also need to play Black and White at some point and understand the weirdness that they got in with that one.
Yeah. The vast array.
I still like the idea. Like, people are not super jived with Diamond and Pearl remake. The art style they picked, which I understand. It does look kind of silly. I'm gonna enjoy it regardless.
Right.
But I do love the whole idea of apparently the baddies in that one are kind of X and Y level of like we're totally cool with killing, like literally actually killing people. And so there's apparently this whole like speech that the baddie does about like invoking the world in darkness and like killing everybody. And they like the comic I saw was just like the little people
Oh
with
yeah.
like the dead eyes looking at him. He's just like, stop doing that.
What?
Me out. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna hear this this like horrendously like terrifying speech spoken to people who look like Playmobiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, little baby. You want to destroy dimensions? Okay.
It's doing the fucking it's the Wind Waker test. It's like anybody who says Wind Waker isn't a dark game wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Yo, you feel like if you're paying any attention, like 3 hours in, you realize that 90% of the world drown. Okay.
Yeah. It's fucked. The game's fucked. It's not for kids.
Yeah.
It's the BB art style, and it's like they just need to grow up and realize that not every game has to look realistic to be effective.
But I will like understand the arguments for Diamond and Pearl because it is a weird looking art style. But that shouldn't be why people don't like. You can play it, not like it if it's not your aesthetic, but that shouldn't be like it's not a Pokemon game. No, it's a Pokemon game. They've always had weird graphics. If anything, it's like they're doing the Link's Awakening thing of like it's the same chibis. They're just making them 3D instead of 2D.
Right.
That's what it looks like to me. But I'm excited for that. But I'm trying to think of other games that have come out. Mario Party. I'll give Mario Party some beef, right?
Oh, Mario Party deserves a lot of beef.
Like, I enjoy playing Mario Party games. I really enjoy playing Mario Party games. But man, there are too many Mario Party games.
And also, the last one was not that great. Like, it was great, but it only came with 4 maps.
Oh yeah, so it's like
No DLC.
It is really upsetting because it was like, yeah, it's one of those times that I've actually like wanted DLC. It's like they kind of like they released it and then forgot.
They like forgot that they could do more with it.
It definitely needed more maps. It was so much fun to play, and we put so much time into it, and then we were done. Like there was nothing else.
Okay. Now I need to figure out how this works. Cause there's like I before I put fuel in these bad boys, I want to make sure everything works. So I know I need turn water into steam, heat pipes. It's just heat pipe. I don't know what that means. And it's probably because it won't melt under the extreme power of nuclear power. Probably need 2 of these, probably 1 for each thing. So let's see how big turbines are. Oh, I know something I need. Because if you do it right, you can keep steam in storage. So that way, if the nuclear fuel runs out or it's between cycles, then you don't have to worry about wasting any of the stuff. It'll just pull it when it needs it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and use this. Factorio nuclear power. Okay. A reactor will produce exactly 40 megawatts of heat energy. Since a watt is a joule per second, this means the reactor will consume 1 fuel cell every 200 seconds. Okay. Heat exchanger takes heat and uses it to convert water into steam, much like the boiler bed story fuel is connected to a heat source. The heat input is marked by a flame when you're placing it. Okay. You will need 4 exchangers to fully consume the power produced by 1 lone reactor. Whoa! Okay. So heat pipes Work like regular pipes. They have limited throughput. Connect the heat pipes point to point, flame to flame, exactly with water pipes. They cannot go underground. Okay. Okay. So I've been making heat pipes. I don't need heat pipes. It's for advanced reactor designs. What I do need is more of these bad boys. So I need steel plate. Guess who's been making nothing but that? Dope.
I'm just like sort of listening to what you're saying and just kind of being like, okay.
I'm kind of doing that thing.
Oh no, you're not talking to me. It's just more of me. Just like I've been trying to pay attention to what you're doing, and I'm just more like, yeah. Okay.
That's fun, dude.
That's nice, honey.
Okay, so if it takes 4, let's just grab a bunch of copper. I am never going to run out of energy again.
Mm-hmm.
Ever!
See you in like 20 minutes.
Sounds false. So, how many pipes do I have? Not a lot. Not a lot. But I can fix that. So, you.
Every so often, Jira remembers there's a thing. I assume it's Jira because I've never seen Sig even touch it.
I have seen him touch it out of curiosity. And that's it.
And then his curiosity stated he left.
Yep, he's like, oh, this was weird. And then, yeah, he just never touched it. Not getting hit by a train. Super important. Okay, so we're going to do myself a favor. What are you doing? Why are you weird? Explain yourself, boy.
Explain to me. Jira, what are you doing?
He's clawing the foam of the thingy.
Okay.
Because he's like that.
Don't eat it, bud. Should we stop him?
I tried to, but he's... Oh no, he's on the other side of it. What are you clawing at? He likes to feel the foam in his nails, I suppose.
He's so weird.
He is. Wait, how do I have 9 of these? I thought I made 8. Oh well. There's apparently a neighborhood bonus for putting 2 nuclear reactors next to each other, so we'll just make the most of that.
No. You know better.
That has never been okay. Never been allowed. Ever in your life.
Well, Jared, you're in trouble. I'm not going to save you. But
I'm not going to save you. Buddy, what you doing?
he's coming to scrum.
Greeting, Father. I have come to scrim. Oh, okay, yep. Oh, you're just taking stuff with you, bud.
Jura has in true Jura fashion.
I have stuck in my head that, Mr. Sandman, Sandman Man.
Okay.
Are you familiar with that little bit?
Probably.
Okay, so we're never, ever, ever gonna run out of water. Ever.
Does it not drain or anything?
I don't think it does.
That's interesting.
Okay, so this is filling up.
Not that you need this game to be harder on you. I was just curious if that's like a thing.
Okay, so this should all be attached to a place where it works. Good, good. Great, grand, wonderful.
Oh, he's looking for the box that somebody puked in.
Like you do. We're gonna find a fun way to get.
It was his favorite box. I do feel kind of bad that I didn't replace it with anything. Jura really liked to be in that one. Is it time to scream in the vertice time, bud?
Does the universe stare back? In a bad way? Okay, so.
I promise we love our cat.
We do love our boys. Like a lot. And they know this.
Careful, bud.
Okay. Okay. This should be pretty cool. Now, there is a chance that when I touch this and put stuff in it, it will explode.
Are you joking, or is that literally a thing that could happen?
It won't actually explode. The only reason this would explode is if like bugs attacked it.
What did he do?
He just like went to go into the box, but like he didn't realize the paper was like gonna give way. So like he like started leaning in, and so his back feet scraped against the wood as he sunk. All right, so you should have plenty of water, and you should have plenty of room for steam. So now we'll put on the turbines. Parallel, parallel. I need more pipes. I like it. My rocket silo science is going up. It's promising. Okay. Now I need one of these, and it looks like 3 of these. fill in the smalls. We're on the grid. I've got a box of cumulars. Watch out for trains. All right. Safe. Get out of here, rock. I don't like you. Oops. Give him that.
It's time.
It is time. I will never run out of electricity. Ever. Mostly because I have no idea how much electricity the rocket silo is going to take when it starts making parts. It's probably really good that I can't get attacked by bugs.
Yeah.
Because this would just not work. Dude! Quit it! Quit clawing the couch! Ah! I'm watching the output by solar panels, and then like, where's my accumulator charge? Yeah, right there. In the past 10 minutes, accumulator. But then when the sun go down, we're gonna accumulator's gonna fill the gap.
Paper. Does it get into bed and not be a little shit time now?
Nope.
No, I mean like you get into bed.
Oh.
So the answer is yep.
I have 11. Huh. And then, yeah, we'll just put this in there. And then there's the plan to get spent fuel out. Because then it can be respun into usable fuel, I believe. So, what to do with that? Oops, no, that's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna be okay. I think. Not confirmed. It's 10:30. How's this coming? How's this base looking? It's been a while since I've been up here. Let's look. Still short on iron. Yeah, I need that second iron car. For sure, for sure. But this is looking good. I haven't been to Big U in a bit. Let's take a look and see how Big U is doing. That's what's going on. Things are misaligned. This is awful. take my meds. Can't forget to take my meds. That's too many meds. Let's try a little bit less. Here we go. Also, don't forget to hydrate. It's super important. Yeah, I'll let this play out. Turns out the base needs some iron. Well, too bad I'll be busy at a clinic tomorrow, because otherwise I would be very, very inclined to do more research into nuclear power. Throughput may also be thought of in terms of exchangers per pipe. That is a terrifying picture. Need copper. You've lost your privileges. Wonderful. You're doing great. You're all doing wonderful. I'm proud of all of you. You guys need some help. Wow, still doing well on this. You guys need blue chip. Oh, okay. Oh, because you've got a backlog of frames. That would explain that. You don't have a backlog of frames. I don't need this. I don't need this. The system is now defunct. Or is it? It is not. Well, until we start using more red science, it's not going to make much of a difference. How did I do this before? But yeah, no, I don't need this. So now we can do it the other way. Or if it's backed up all the way to there. A natural stopgap. Okay. That should help with this. Should help with this. Yes. All right. Okay. So with that, we're going to make some fast track. And we're going to get the bodies to where they need to go. It's nowhere near enough. Faster. Oh. Yeah. Takes 5. That's insane. That's so much. Well, let's just do ourselves a favor. Oof. Oof. That hurts. And when I said do myself a favor, what I meant was I'll just not know where I put stuff anymore. Did I not just pick up a bunch of iron? Oh no, I'm crafting it. See what you're doing. The science is done. The science is done. This is insane. This is big. I can build the thing. I can build the thing so I can start building the other things. Alright. So, what I need to do now is do more science. Substations. Yeah. Oh, that's going fast. I need to get back to Chip City. Fastest way to Chip City is through you. Come on, South Base. Go to Chip City. I'm excited. Oh, Sieg. Baby darling. I know what you want. I know exactly what you want. You're hungry, so you're being prissy. You do this every time. Yeah. No, see, you're giving me that look because you know better. Okay. Oh, that was easy. Substations are done. Wow. What's something that doesn't take black science? Worker robots, efficiency modules, landmine. No, that takes black. Train brakes. Seek. Baby doll. Yep. Yes, that's exactly what you're doing. Okay. Well. Let's see. Let's look at what we've got together here, and we can see what we can do. Just need the concrete. Where did I put you, concrete? I know I put you somewhere. Are you still in the crate downstairs? You're probably in the crate downstairs. Okay, let's put you all back. Okay. Can we make it down in time? Can we make it down in time? Yep. Stuff base. Buddy, you get the wait a minute. I'm gonna build a rocket base. It's gonna be so cool. You can't even appreciate it. Because you're a cat. You can barely appreciate anything. Okay, so go here. We're just gonna gather. I swear I grabbed 1,000 pieces of concrete. Where did I put it? Like, you. Hold on to this, please. 1,000. Let's do 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ten. Can I make you? I can make you. Right, and while that's happening, I'm gonna feed the cats.
Oh. Look at you.
Why are you so like that? You're just like that. Okay. So. So. How much is currently required? That's my question. That's not good. That's a dip. So what I'm hearing is I need to turn on the big boys. The strong things. I'm gonna have to leave the house. That's cool. That's cool. I just want things to go fast. Is that too much to ask? It might actually be. Alright. Well, it was worth an attempt. Let's get back up to where I want to put my silo, which is going to be near Chip City. So let's back down to South Base so we can go back up to Chip City. And start using all those parts that I've been laboriously, manufacturing. Doing so much work. Watch, I'm going to find that crate of concrete here in a second, and I'm going to feel like an idiot. It's not going to be super obvious, but it's going to be somewhere. I'm going to feel like a doofus. Okay. So, where's my silo? Oh, you're a big thing. You're a big thing. Well, let's put you over here. It's where you belong. Of course you need power. Rocket fuel, low density structures, rocket control units. Oh, snap. A raid. Oh man, you guys. I'm so flattered. You get to see I finally researched a rocket silo. And I've got a lot of things in advance for it. So we're just gonna we're gonna get some inserter or some stacked arms. Where are you? Oh no, I need more gear wheels. I always need more gear wheels. So let's just do the right thing. Where's my fuel? Low density structures. And you also need these things. Alright. Because we're going to go to space. Probably not tonight, because it's 11. But I do want to get there. I absolutely want to get there. I feel like I've earned it. But I need gear wheels. A big fluffy cat with his big fluffy toe tufts tried a sprinting jump onto a counter and just almost slid off the end, Scooby-Doo style. Funny stuff. I feel like I need to get you started, but we'll just do things the way I know how. Oh, so much. So much. We'll just take this, give me that. And we'll just get another big box right here, and we're gonna at least rapid arm ya. And you're gonna have so many of these in there. Yeah, you just missed both the cats just having a heyday because I don't negotiate with terrorists. And so they're just like, are you gonna feed us or what? And I'm like, legally, yeah, I will. You just get to wait. Because I'm going to space and they can't seem to appreciate that. So, give me that. That should be 100. That should be enough for rockets. Should be. I have a whole bunch of it elsewhere. Like a heap and stew of it. What did that do to my... Oh. Oh no. It looks like the demand went up. Okay. Yeah, I'll go get the rest of that stuff. Because Chip City is in full swing. It's beautiful. I will never, ever concede to my cat in regards to shame. Cats will always know shame. You're gonna take me to water drop off. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta run. Here. There we go. Oh yeah, they're low on iron. As always, iron deficiency. And then you're gonna take me to Gastown. I have so much rocket fuel. It's stupid how much I have. It's one of the first things I got started on, and I have like just crates and crates of this stuff. You can get hit by the train. I have been killed by the train because I accidentally hopped off the train. Like I hit the wrong button. Because E closes the menu, but Enter makes you leave cars. And so, yeah, I hopped off mid-motion. I just immediately died. And you have 15 minutes to get your body back. Or else you lose it. You lose everything you were carrying. Forever. Well, yeah, it just disappears. So, I didn't want to mess around with that. And so I didn't. Stay right there. I don't know how long this will take me, but I want to turn it on. I've got to turn it on. Because I got all these Steam things here. Oh, look at you go. You guys have been making stuff. That's cool. Okay. Alright, we're turning it on. This could get interesting. Extremely interesting. I have a bunch of electric engines, and I don't know why I have so many of them. I could have swore they were used to make rockets. They were. I just have too many. So they did get to go back in the box. I have a box of, those are batteries. Box of electric engines. Oh, you need green chips. What are you doing? Oh, that's what. I didn't feed you. As with most things. Stranger danger. Yeah, it's... there's even an achievement for getting hit by a train. Especially because you can automate the trains, and then if you just stand on the track, you lose your head. Okay, so we'll put you in there, and then up top, we'll put you in there. You guys working? You will. You will work. Yes. Yes. As it heats up. I don't have anything close to what I need for that. And that's fine. Alright. Cool. How's the power production? Oh yeah, look at it go. That's solar panels. Where's the next thing? Steam engine, steam turbine. Oh, it's going. We're getting there. It's already outclassed and stuff. This is great. Eventually I'll make more steam turbines and actually make most of nuclear power, but in the meantime, we're going back to Gastown. No, we're in Gastown. We're going back to water drop-off. And then get to make rockets. Because it's 11 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to make it in time because it's going to take its own good sweet time. How are my accumulators doing? Oh, they're great. They're good. They've accumulated. Oh. Oops. I have this. I didn't realize I had an excess. That's weird. Anyway. Rocket fuel. Yeah, no, that's going to take its good sweet time. I need stack inserters. I'm going to borrow these. Yeah. Stop. That'll go much faster. Much faster. There we go. Yeah. Good to go. This should, in theory, have most of what I need to do what I want to do. Like, I should, in theory, have enough of everything to accomplish the plan. It's going. I actually may just be able to do this. That's cool. There you blue chips and red chips and green chips. When this works, it feels good, and when it doesn't work, the shame is real. But it's working. It's all coming together. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just snag these. No, take the whole thing. There you go. What are you short on? You are How are you short on low density structure? I could have swore I got enough. Unless I miscounted 1,000. That is entirely possible. Well, let's go. Pardon me, trees. I won't cut you down because I love you. I don't want the Lorax coming for me. There's my train. Whoop. You're gonna go back to water drop off because I need you. I need it. Do I need another low density structure manufacturing plant? Because I'll do it. I'll straight up do it. It's the only thing keeping me from space. Alright, so we're going to... Oh yeah, you're all north loop. We're gonna go sharing is caring. And then the other train, where is the other train? You're going to go to caring and sharing. And we're going to be friends for a minute. Just a minute. Okay, alright. The other train should stop right around here. And I'll hop in. Yeah, right on time. No, south base. We don't have time. I do have to admit, you're probably like the most like genius engineer of all time because you know how to make trains and turbines and manufacturing plants and all that fun stuff. Yeah, we're gonna need more of this. For sure, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's just not fast enough. What do you need for that? Assembling machines. We can do that. We can absolutely do that. Let me just eat these real quick. And then, what do you need? You need red chips? Eat up, son. You're actually doing pretty well on these. That's amazing. Where's your... There we go. Okay. So there's that. Science. We're in Epcot Park. It's great. I'm going to cut you guys off for a second, though. We don't need yellow science for a bit. What we do need is these. We need all of these. What does it take? Iron plate. We've got that. We got so much of that. It's overflowing. So we're going to need 3 of these. Just give me the whole box. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to give you that. And then you need copper. Yeah, this is not preferable, but we'll make it work. So, you can get back here. You know what? I need those chips back. Just like 6. Okay. I needed more than that. That's fine. We need more wheels. How many do you have? How many do you have? 4? That makes sense. How many do you have? Oh, you're always what I need. You're such a good little plant. I'm proud of you. There you go. We're actually short on red science. Are you real? Are you for real right now? The most basic of science, and I accidentally put a conveyor the wrong way. Ah, this is awful. Okay. And then we also need one of these. So, I learned this trick. I love this trick. Yes. That normally conveyors won't let you do like odd combinations because they'll try to loop back to the nearest one. But if you do it in different colors, you can get this little gizmo gasmo going. And one regular arm and a thing full of steel. So 3 arms, in, one arm out. Let's put it here. And then we need power. Come here. There you go, baby. And you're gonna make low density structures. There you are. And we're just gonna pull from this. Yeah. You're never gonna run out. You're gonna run out of copper, apparently. Because we're all running out of copper. You get to stop for a second. Let's see here. Who else is having a moment? Yeah, I know that copper is not doing great right now. It's just, we're just not getting enough. It's so sad. This whole thing used to be so much, and it's gone now. I need to grab my modules back though. Just two more. And then with that, I get to do the fun thing where I take my notes and then call it a night because, yeah, the time is fast approaching. Yeah, give me that. Actually, probably wasn't the best place to put it. Let's put it here. Or if I was smart, I'd make a box, and I'd put it like here, and then I'd put like an arm, and then and that way we just put them in the box, and it will just do that. What happens if I replace all you with blue? Well, no. Almost all the copper needs to come over here. Do I have any? I don't. All the other copper mining is up in Chip City, and I don't feel like going up there right now. So, is anything else pulling copper? Just red science, and that's permissible for now because I need red science, and I also don't need to be economic about it. Work fast. I need you to work fast. The trains don't need to be better, but if if they become better, I'm not going to complain. Anything else pulling copper? Not you, and you're the big one. Not you. Okay. Alright. That works. For now. Because this is a priority. Absolutely the priority. Okay, so, note time. Let's take some notes. What can I work on next time? Wow, actually I managed to accomplish things. So research that. Got nuclear power going. More copper to South Base. Cool, cool. And then, that's literally it. Once that's done, we have it. What does it take to make the better of these chips? Blue chips. And red chips. Okay. It makes it slower. It makes it slower. Yeah. No. 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 We don't work on slower. This game's about efficiency. This game's about going fast. We're gonna do that. This is so sad though. I feel like I just need to like grab copper from up top because I know there's excess up top and just throw it down here. Just force feed it in there because we need these frames more than we need anything else. So, yep. Finish up. Cool. Great, grand, wonderful. We're gonna actually start that. Yeah. Because why not? So, yep. This is the big thing, because then I can go to space. Alright, so with that, I'll say goodnight to everyone. It has been a lot of fun getting this taken care of for the most part. And I'll probably be playing tomorrow. No guarantees. But I am going to beat the game. I'm going to beat it, and then I'm going to move on to Hades. So, yeah. I got to go to space so I can go play Hades. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. And we'll see you again. I'm looking at the camera. Camera's not even working. It hasn't been working for like 2 hours. So, yep. See you later, guys.